The Bijapur Sultan, Ismail Adil Shah, was forced to cross the Krishna River in order to take on the Vijayanagar armies directly. Ismail crossed the river with 120,000 infantry, 18,000 cavalry, and 150 elephants, thinking that his smaller army would win the day thanks to his artillery advantage, over 900 cannons. Irrationally confident and reportedly drunk, Ismail failed to stagger his cannons and fired everything in a single volley. This allowed the Vijayanagar forces to absorb the barrage and respond with a well-timed cavalry charge. Krishnadevaraya's cavalry swept through the vulnerable artillery lines and sent their enemies fleeing into the river. Bodies piled up and the water turned red with blood. The Bijapur Sultan just barely escaped. Krishnadevaraya called off his men and returned to Raichur to continue the siege. He now had the enemy cannons in his possession and had also just hired a company of elite Portuguese snipers. These snipers picked off defenders one by one until the fort commander decided to poke his head out. A bullet was immediately delivered to his skull, and a formal surrender soon followed. Ismail sued for peace but received a hot-tempered response. Krishnadevaraya agreed only on condition that the Sultan kiss his feet. The insult was so shocking that it traveled all the way to the courts of Central Asia. Ismail joked that the only problem was that he could not, as an enemy combatant, enter the empire's lands. As if to give Ismail the opportunity to kiss his feet, Krishnadevaraya brought his armies all the way to Bijapur, but Ismail had fled the city. Feeling supremely powerful, Krishnadevaraya destroyed their capital and left it in ruins. In the early 1500s, an ambitious militarist named Ramaraya was serving the Qutb Shah in Golconda when he decided to switch sides to Vijayanagar. Owing to his bloodline, Ramaraya married Krishnadevaraya's daughter and entrenched himself in the state apparatus. By 1542 CE, he was declared regent of the child emperor in Vijayanagar. Though only a regent, Ramaraya styled himself an emperor and imprisoned the real claimant to the throne. Much of his reign is characterized by meddling in the affairs of the Deccan Sultanates, a strategy that would ultimately backfire. In 1558 CE, Ali Adil Shah of Bijapur was on the brink of war with Hussain Nizam Shah of Ahmadnagar. Ali sought the assistance of Ramaraya and the Qutb Shah of Golconda. The three powers entered into an alliance. In 1559 CE, they traveled north to Ahmadnagar and sieged the fortress city with an enormous allied force. Hussain gave up the fort and chose to engage in guerrilla warfare. In response, Ramaraya and his armies inflicted horrific violence upon the locals, destroying mosques and pillaging the countryside.